So I'm not actually going to do like a full-on bunker, but I'm going to show you what I'm trying to do. It's kind of, I call it the nuke bunker. It's a upwards down bunker. Where how it works. I'll show you exactly how it works to make it. So you'll see. It's like and then I'll also probably do the squid arm design. And that kind of sounds weird, but it'll make sense in a second. Well, here's the original base, but I'm gonna do a squid arm first. Code lock. Basically, let's go ahead and craft 10 doors, 10 of those. And you're probably wondering, what am I doing for this squid design? So let's say this was. And there's multiple ways to do it. I'm going to show you the recommended way and then the other way. So you can either do, you could do a half wall here and then do it, but this is not recommended since it'll make it so it's like more compact. And then I'll do core in a bit. I'm pretty sure that's all we need. So we're gonna soft side it here, and soft side. No, you soft side it like this. Yeah, I'm correct. All of the walls point inwards. Like these two are gonna point back, so they're gonna be pointing towards the core. And all of the walls point towards the core except for the side walls. But now all you're gonna do is roof triangle and roof triangle, wall, wall, wall. Yep, I'm just making sure that's working. Now this should work. This is also a beta design. And then also honeycomb is recommended, but I recommend leaving these open too. The top ladder hatches are recommended to be open. You don't have to have them open, but recommended. So basically make it so it points towards the wall at all times. And I have a way in and out of the base. And then all this does right here. Now here's the best part about the whole thing. Open this up. Close it. Break the wall. And yeah, you have storage. Now you can see how the design has a simple. Now look, you can also trap people like this. So like, let's say they're lidding, just open the door on them, and then it'll get locked back there. And then here's another lock. Here's another storage. Normally, what you do is you'd have a zigzag, like it'd go up, around, down, and then you put like a wall here. So I will try to expand the zigzag a bit, but this is all we can do for now. Now this is the part where it's forced. Like this is recommended for here. Now I'll also show you where to honeycomb. I recommend doing a single layer of honeycomb. Now go ahead and open that, and open that. Just make it easier to maneuver around. Make sure to fill in those doorways too. But now it's time for the best part. I don't have to tell you anything at all. Like you can see how it's starting to show up. This is not about to stay like this. It will change in a minute. Because we're about to start doing honeycomb. That will be not the best part, because it'll probably be the hardest part, but it'll be the best part, because it'll advance your base the most. So that's one, and then now we have the loot room here. We can do a loot room back here now. So this one's just going to be normal room. If you want to, you can do like lockers on the side, but we'll show you how to do it in a second. But the good part about this base is if you do somehow get raided, that, like, you probably will get raided. The best part about it is, if they want to fully raid you, they'll also have to bring their own ladders. Or they'll have to put their own stuff and build up and all that stuff. God, I closed the door. Which door? Now I'm about to show you. Let's go. And then now your base is going to be extremely strong. And if you fill this all the way up, it's also, if you want to, you can add furnaces until you get these. Because a lot of people won't have furnaces. But this base is extremely strong to raiders. Why am I closing these? I'll make sure to leave them open. Let's check turn up. This is just for the funnel, and this is also including high qual and everything really. You can see how cheap this base design is so far, and it'll just go really uphill from here. You'll see whenever the base is actually finished, it'll go even, like, it'll be insanely cheap. To even grinders, this would be kind of the cheap base. I mean, even to, like, noobs, this would be kind of a pretty cheap base to do. Now you can see how I'm just doing a simple old honeycomb. Now here's where it's gonna get. Make sure to do this. This is the most important part. Make sure to go ahead and add these blocks. But that's all the confusing stuff you have to do. So that the front, it does not matter to do that, since it already has its own mechanism of honeycomb on it. But now it's time for the best part of the whole thing. There will be no half slabs, so they could possibly get fully deep on you, but that's where roof honeycomb comes in. We're going to do this. This will be only a small section of honeycomb. And I'll show you, basically the method of roof camping is, there's really none, but I'll show you a possible place. If you already have this stuff done, I'll show you a place where you can set up roof camp. And then yes, I will make an airlock roof camp. Now this one does not matter. It matters about what you think is more valuable, but front door is less valuable because then they could just start raiding sideways and stuff. So I recommend doing that south side like this. But that's optional. Now here's where it has to get put. You have to do it like that. Now this one, turn it around. You have to do it like that. This one's still soft side. Now that we know this back and forth motion, now this is where you're going to need a quick tip on. We're just going to do this whole section right here. Now, also, basically, I've started opening this thing. Supposedly, there's a famous YouTuber. I don't know if they're probably not famous. They're probably pretty small. But this guy said that he was a famous YouTuber and he'd like me to hire me as his builder for his team. So yeah, I'm probably gonna start doing some stuff about grinding on with actual teams now. Especially, we will be doing finally. The Golden guys kind of quit on me since we weren't really filming anything. Since all of our films are all crap. Oh, also here, quite simple. Yeah, just do that. Now here's even a bit harder, but look. So look, right here, it's 1, 2, 3 over there. It's 1, 2, 3 over here. So it's even out on both sides. But you can see on that, same thing over there. So just recommending to do that. That really doesn't matter at all. I'm just saying, if you want to matter. And then also, roof honeycomb is going to be a lot easier since the reason I like the roof honeycomb so much, you're not doing a full roof honeycomb. You're doing an open layout of a roof honeycomb. Everything on the roof is going to be open because no one's going to try to go raiding. Like the size matter more since it's like pushing in from the side instead of outwards down. So there's no side pieces don't really matter. I'm gonna use a couple of these. Okay, we're gonna do like until here, possibly. Now I was thinking about this one really hard. Why? And we're gonna do a hard side. Because those corner pieces people are gonna love to take advantage of. Knew it. Now for getting up, we will go. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do it now. I'm not gonna wait. Because I know a lot of people want to go ahead and see how you're gonna do a roof camp. Now, here's the recommended part. Don't make your roof camp at the front, make it right here. You can do it towards your core. I do not recommend it. Well, actually, no, wrong spot. No, I do recommend. If you're doing it as large as I'm doing right now, do that. Okay, maybe I can try to not close that. So, like, I recommend making your roof bump right there. Because if you make it right here, you'll have easier access and it won't be as easy to get to. Also, these doorways, you most likely want to fill them in, especially if you don't have as good materials. And then whilst placing this, place it like that. So now, in case of emergency, you can block off all contact. And you're probably wondering why there's no honeycomb in front. It's because there does not need to be honeycomb in front. There's a couple pieces that you do need to keep though. Like valuable key pieces that you need to keep blocked off. And also for stability. Because you won't be able to stabilize it all. Well, you could, but it wouldn't be the best. So I'll go ahead and show you in a second where to add all your pieces. So now, go ahead and add your outer layer. And in a second, you're going to upgrade your outer layer. And this will also make the base 3 satchels. I mean, roughly 3 walls in each way. And if you have stone like I am, it's gonna cost 12 satchels just to get the core. And guess what? That's not even including any of the loot. That, if you want to get every single piece of loot, it costs, as an estimate, roughly like 30 to 40 satchels. Because of how many doors and walls you'd have to break through. That's what I'm saying. If you get the doors, you won. Because, especially if you have armored, like in this example. Oh yeah, I forgot, we have to do the next layer of walls. There's only 2 layers of walls. The outer layer, and then your middle layer. I really want to. And you're probably wondering how you're gonna do this. It's just like this. Because the rest can all be stabilized by itself. Now, if you want to be fancy and don't want to do bad stuff really, just want to be extra careful just in case if there's a flaw.